Alright everybody, Phaedra back with yet another reaction video. Today we are now reacting to SHWABADI's new Among Us song, Crewmates. This one's apparently an animated music video, actually. I just read on the title. And I figured, he just dropped this, as well as SHWABADI is actually celebrating over 3 million views on his Imposter Among Us song, which is insane. I'm real happy that he was able to get that much support on that. And I know I'm not going to be able to do much for that, but as always, link to the original is down in the description. Support him on Patreon. Stream it on Spotify. Stream it on YouTube. Share it with your friends. Do what we can to support these guys in the nerdcore community, man. They are really making this their whole life, and it's awesome to see people making their dreams like this. But anyway, I support SHWABADI on Patreon. You should too. That's pretty much all I got to say about that. In regards to that, let's just hop right in and see what we got going on. Is this a different feel? It's already very different. Ooh! Is this going to be from one crewmate's perspective?
Got a ragtag crew on a battered ship. Never learn names, we just color code instead. On my birthday, I can start retirement. One last trip, then I get to see my kids. But what is this? A cold chill down my spine. Am I being washed or am I out of my mind? A little movement in the corner catches my eye. Oh, it's just blue, I guess we're fine. He's been kinda quiet today. I'd break the silence, but what to say? Just stood there, watches, then he wanders away. Never mind, he's gone, so I guess it's too late. These
Alright, so already he's building a narrative right now. Crewmates, they got family. Some people are acting sus. I've only played a couple matches of Among Us, but already he's getting the feel of what it's like to be a crewmate. It's like, this guy walks in, and you're like, oh no, I trust him, it's fine. And you're like, well, do I? So already, he's encapsulating crewmates just as well as he encapsulated Imposter, and that's amazing to see. The instrumental is really cool too. I'm actually loving that a lot. I think it fits this vibe very well for the crewmates.
Crewmates, I ain't never seen their face. Kinda hard to trust the folks that work in this place. I wanna connect with them, but there's no way. Can't remove your helmets in space. Sense of isolation, mundane tasks around the station. Admin swipes got me frustrated. Still miss out on conversation. The lights went out, head to electrical with no hesitation. Quick head count, only 8. Did the other 2 get complacent? They know the protocol, it was drilled into us when we took the job. Blue showed up, green still AWOL. The group split up and roamed the halls. All of a sudden sirens overhead. Calls back again before a word is said. Yellow shaking and the hands are coded red. Now they're saying green's a medbay, the dude is dead. Abandoned, deep in space.
Ooh.
They left us to our fates among us. Evil waits to prey on these crewmates. Abandoned, deep in space. They left us to our fates.
Hi, SHWABADI. That was awesome. I think the narrative is I don't know. I feel like he's playing big brain plays here with the story, because I'm invested in the story now. But that is that's a really good hook, and I love it. SHWABADI's voice goes so well with that type of music, and even though it wasn't like hard rock, it was still like more mellow in the sense to fit the rest of like the electronic instrumental. That was very good. That was very good. I would have liked to hear his voice stand out a little bit more, but what I may be discovering is I'm getting spoiled by my car speakers, and my headphones are not as good as I thought they were. I'll have to play this in my car for the same thing, but as of right now, I would have liked his voice to be a little more powerful in that. But maybe he's doing a build-up. Who knows? Let's get back into it.
Have to stay calm. There can't be a corpse. This has to be wrong. What's going on? How could this happen? What was the cause? Who was there last? Who pulled the knife? Who can I ask to trust with my life? What were your tasks? Who killed the lights? Wish I could go back home to my wife. Who could have done this? There's no way this thing's a human. Looking for justice, but need evidence, no assuming. Gotta keep focused, for now our task of resuming. Faking the show, feeling Truman, heading to engines to fuel them. When the sirens sound, O2's down. We rushing, there's no sign of yellow or brown. Flex cut the code as we gather around, but panic returns as we scatter the crowd. Reactors on the fritz and only 5 got here in time. We won't be blown to bits, but now the others might have died. I went to call a meeting, but found to my surprise that the button didn't work. It looks
down.
as if the comms are fried. I ran to fix it, found 2 bodies, over them was white. You imposter, we ejected him right out into the night. Abandoned, deep in space, they left us to our fates.
It's just a vibe.
Evil waits to prey on these crewmates. Abandoned, deep in space, they left us to our fates. Among us, evil waits to prey on these crewmates.
Oh,
Just me and Blue, he turns to me and smiles.
I killed all of your crew. Now it's time for you to die.
so it was Blue the whole time. All right, I didn't know if he was gonna do a big brain play at the end or anything like that, just to be like, oh, or making you think it was Blue, but it's somebody else, because people love to do that in Among Us in like the 10 games I've played. But that was really good, and towards the end I chuckled a bit because I'm like, one of my favorite parts of that instrumental is it. I don't think it is the instrument I'm thinking of, because it sounds like an automaton. Just the high pitched. It could be a distorted synth. I'm not sure. Like a distorted synth with reverb or something like that. But to me, all I'm hearing is an automaton. And I hate the fact that even if it is an automaton, I love it that much more. But overall, that was amazing. I think that really, it got you invested. He's not going to see his wife and kids anymore. It was Blue the whole time. I want this to get as much as his Imposter is. But I think his Imposter rap just had a couple more, like, very satisfying lines to hear. This one, overall, I think, is still a very good song. But I just think his Imposter one, also because of the Among Us Imposter people loving that. But overall, this was still a great song. Whoever did the animation, that was amazing. I'm going to have that animation by Zeeziez. I'm assuming that's how you say it. As always, I'm going to have all of SHWABADI's links down in the description, as well with his original description. He does reactions as well as make music. He makes music, link is down there, but his reactions also streams live on Twitch. Go sub to the man, go support the man. Go do what we can to make sure that these guys can keep doing what they're doing. Because at this point, this is a hobby for me, and I love doing what I'm doing. But I'm just here to help these guys out. If I can help these guys out and help them get bigger and just support them, that's pretty much what I'm here for at this point. But yeah, guys, I think we're going to call the video here, and we'll see you in the next one.